Hello guys, it is a beautiful summer day. I know you can't really see, but it is very bright and sunny out. And you know what? I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to stay in and sort through my Legos. In case you guys are not aware, my room has not had like Legos like this on the floor in actual years. But what I'm doing is I'm taking away all of the black pieces, because if you go over here to my display, then you'll see that my shelves are really dark brown, basically look black. So I'm gonna improve my display by putting all of these sets with a bunch of their like proper minifigures and stuff. Maybe not those ones down there because they're not visible, but definitely this shelf, maybe that shelf. And we'll also try the Venator and some other stuff and then see what we can do. As you can see, I'm going for primarily black plates that are like kind of large so I can get good amounts of minifigures. Some of these definitely have to be dusted off. I don't know if you can see that. And then I've experimented with something like this, just for like a nicer kind of stand. I might replace this piece that's all scratched up, but when the figures are on there, you're not even gonna see that. Okay, so cleaned everything up, which took way too long, and I've assembled basically two main piles. One is this, which I'm gonna put the figures on, and this is just some miscellaneous stuff that I'm gonna organize because if you've been a long-time viewer of the channel, I don't even know if this is very obvious, but I do like to organize my Lego, so I'm gonna put this away, and then we'll get to that. Okay, so after a little bit of engineering, I made these three stands. Now, don't get me wrong, they are very crude, but my mindset was basically like, I have all these black bricks, they're in bins, I'm not doing anything with them. Might not be pretty, but I might as well put them towards this and make them look nice, because at the end of the day, all the figures on the stands are gonna kind of take away from how bad the stands themselves look. There are no brick vault stands, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna use this big stand for kind of like a bunch of figures. I'll see which ones I want to put there. This I have an idea for next to my UCS Slave 1, Django Slave 1, and this, I don't know what I'll do with this, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so firstly, I have this little display right here. It's nothing crazy, but I think it does the job. I wish I had the Llama Su minifigure, but I think Tonwi is a little bit more important of a character to be put on this pedestal. So that's that one. But if you go over here, as you can see, very, very impressed with how this turned out. And I have it kind of like the eras of Star Wars, going from episode 1, 2, 3, basically the prequels, to like the between the prequels and the original trilogy, and the Mandalorian. And under the Venator, it basically fits perfectly except for Maul, but I mean, still, just what a look to the display. Now, I do have one more thing, and I ended up toying with the display, so I will show you guys once I finalize everything. Okay, so this is what it ended up looking like. We put this here simply because it did look better under the Venator, but I don't want my figures to get like all yellowed from the sun, so I think keeping them here would be a nice compromise, you know, keeping them in pretty pristine condition relatively, and still somewhere where they're visible. Here, I decided just to leave this here. And then for the Clone Wars, the shelf is already kind of packed, and I really did like the layup of the Separatists versus the Republic. So I just ended up putting my, not 6 favorite Clone Commanders, but the 6 that I thought were most applicable. So yeah, anyways, that is gonna be it for this video. That is what I did. Thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe. If you're new, watch some of the other videos. I think some of them are pretty interesting. And anyways, God bless.